Hi, so in the tropical house ecosystem, it has a lot of rainfall, is very humid, and also has a lot of sunlight. In the California desert, it is dry or arid, and that means it doesn't have a lot of rainfall, and it also is hot. In terms of our ecological concept, we are looking at herbivory defense, which is basically about plant traits that are adaptive to protecting plants from herbivores that want to eat them.
As you can see, this is a male at first, but you can see it has a long stem, and then the leaves up there are smaller. They're not wide as well. The reason for this is for sunlight to get there, photosynthesis. And then if we go closer, the leaves have a tough, waxy leather, preventing, reducing water loss and protection against herbivores. And lastly, there's this big yellow cone of the male. So the bottom of this is green, which is not ready for pollination. But as you can see, these are more open and attracting insects. And a question could be, is if this releases a certain scent or the color brightness that attracts certain insects.
Okay, hi. So this is a Cycas bifida, and what we saw before was the Cycas multipinnata, and as you see with both the Cycas multipinnata and the Cycas bifida, they both have spines right here. And these spines act as herbivory defense so that herbivores can't chew the stem.
These leaves have an interesting characteristic of having these little tips that provide proteins and other sorts of beneficial nutrients that some organisms, mainly the ant, uses in order to survive. And that has caused a mutualistic nature, allowing the ants to protect this plant and giving it an herbivore defense. Here we are covering a succulent called the prickly pear, originating in the California deserts. Its key traits include these very sharp spines protruding from its body that help its defenses against herbivores directly by protecting them and inflicting damage on anything that tries to eat it, along with it being able to hold more water and survive in drier climates.
Are stems, and then a pointy tip for herbivory defense, but then they have a symbiotic relationship with a yucca moth. That's why they're long, and that's the way they get pollinated.